But yeah, that's definitely some kind of tooth. Hey everyone, I'm here at the Waipara River today. I'm going to see if I find any fossils. I went to a talk by Lee Love on Tuesday and he had some amazing fossils, so I'm feeling really inspired and really positive today. He had some Waiparaconus, which is either barnacle or coral, I don't think they're sure yet, which is found, one of the few places in the world it's found is here at the Waipara River, the middle Waipara. So I'm hoping to find a piece today. Yeah, so let's get on with it. It's a little bit windy, so there might be some wind noise, sorry about that. I think I just found something really cool. Just here near the driftwood. Have a look at that. I think that is my first bit of Waiparaconus. So there's some debate whether this is a barnacle or a coral. I think they're going towards barnacle, but this is really cool. I think it's only found in this region. It's, I think it's Cretaceous, so it's in the green sand layer. So I'm going to guess about 55 million years old. 50 to 60 million years old, at least. That's a new species for me, and that's something I've been looking for over here for quite a while. Very cool. It's also called fossil asparagus, just because the stalks look very much like asparagus. I mean, that's a big piece over there coming through there. I'm really happy with this. And I've only just got here. I've been here about 15 minutes. I'm going to slow down and see if I find some more over here. Wonder what that is. Don't know what animal that's from. I wonder if it's a bird. It's very, very light. I don't think it's fossilized, whatever it is. But I haven't seen a bone like that before. So over there in the shade is where I found the Waiparaconus. The first time I found that fossil. So I've just walked, what is it, maybe 20 meters? Call it 30 meters from the shade, and just come to have a look at this really bright piece of limestone, and I see a shark's tooth in it. Now the limestone's a lot younger than the greenstone. I'm not sure what the limestone age is. I'll pop it in here as a text overlay, but have a look at this shark tooth. I'm hoping it's going to come out, and it's a decent size right there. Man, that's cool. Unfortunately, I forgot my hammer at home, but I do have a Leatherman with me, so I'm just going to use that to extract it. I might just actually break open this piece of limestone. It's cracked over on this side. See if there's a shark's tooth bonanza inside. I'm going to use a rock as a hammer. So there's the shark's tooth. It's very, very narrow. But yeah, that's definitely some kind of tooth. Not sure what kind of tooth it would be. It's got some serrations on the edge. Man, I'm really happy with that. That's a good shark's tooth. Okay, I've broken up the piece of limestone. Can't see anything else in there. Just going to carry on looking. Here's the next interesting find. Not sure what this is. It's making me think of petrified wood. Yeah, there's definitely some wood grain over there and over there. So what I have found here before is something, what they call the forest floor, which is just a combination of a whole bunch of pieces of wood. Yeah, it's interesting. Not sure if I'm going to take it home. There's not much wood in this sample. It's a lot of rock. I'll give it a look. Just found a nice little piece of petrified wood. Sorry about the wind. Yeah, that's cool. I haven't found many in the... I wonder if it's wood or bone. I'm gonna guess wood. It's got a lot of pores to it. Yeah, that's wood or bone. That's very cool. I haven't found many pieces of petrified wood in this river, so I'm excited about every little piece. I'm gonna head over to that cliff over there, see if anything's rolled out to the bottom. Maybe some nice Plesiosaur vertebrae. You can see the concretions that have rolled out already, sitting at the bottom there. And there's some more sitting in that cliff over there. Yeah, have a closer look there. Okay, I finally made it to these awesome cliffs over here. The concretions coming out of them. You can see there's one over there. And the riverbed is just littered with concrete. Some of them will have some marine dinosaur remains in them, like Plesiosaurs, Mosasaurs. But they are big and they are hard. I'll see if there's any of them that have anything sticking out. Maybe I'll get that on film. I found this nice shell, the interior mold of it, just in the river over here. I'm not sure of the age. I don't think it's the green sand formation, so it's probably one of the younger formations. Bones sticking out. Large size one. And I know people have found moa bones down here. Could always just be a cattle bone, but hey, it's worth a look. That's a pretty big bone. There's always a chance it's a horse bone. I suppose horse or cow. But yeah, I'll take it home. Do a bit of research. You see behind me, someone's been packing a lot of large rocks from the river over here. Must be some construction going on. I'm going to spend some time looking here because it looks really interesting. And this wasn't here last time I was here, so this must all be new. Found this nice little piece of shell bed here. You can still see there's some bivalves up the top there. And there's some molds at the bottom here filled with some quartz crystals. It's quite an interesting piece. I've got some of this at home, so I'm just going to leave this here for someone else. Now, one of the guys I know through Instagram, he mentioned these rock piles, so I think he did find some nice petrified pieces of wood here, but he's probably given it a pretty thorough looking over. So I'm going to keep on going to the river. See if we can find anything down here. It's a beautiful little river, and it's got miles and miles of river banks. Not seeing much on this little island. Go back to the other bank. Ooh, I think I see something good. Is that a vertebra? I think that's a vertebra. That is an old vertebra. Look, it's worn away. It's very worn. So you can see the structure of the bone there. That might well be Cretaceous era marine reptile vertebra. That doesn't look like any of the whale ones I found. That's a different color, that's a different rock. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, my young one's also excited. Oh, guys, I don't want to get too excited, but this is looking good. I don't know if we'll be able to identify it just from it being so rounded and river worn. I'm going to say there's a chance, guys. I'm very excited. Ooh. I don't think it's whale, I don't think so. It's about 5 meters from where I found that other piece of bone, which I'm hoping is a Plesiosaur or Mosasaur. And I see something quite distinctive down here. It's normally what I would say petrified wood looks like, but this is really, it looks to be really well agatized. I don't know if you can see that, but there's pores in it. It's definitely agatized. Have a look at that sign. It's letting some light through it. Very strange. Don't know what that is. I don't know if it's a fossil or just a mineral. Have a look at the size of this oyster shell. Just how thick the actual shell is. So many layers. It might be multiple actually. That's a lot of oysters. Goodness. I wonder what kind of fish this was. It's got some mean teeth. Is that a trout or a salmon? Just walking back to the car, the wind's really come up. It's time for a fluffy and a coffee. But man, look at this shell sticking out here. That is our monster oyster shell. That one, you can see it's all one. Look at the layers there. I wonder if it works like tree rings where every layer is a year. Well, that's a chunky piece of oyster shell. Monster. So I just stopped at the beach on the way back home after the Waipara River. And look at this nice little piece of petrified wood. Hello everyone, back from the Waipara River after a great 2 days of hunting. You'll notice on the video that I actually just put the second day into the same video as I didn't find enough on the second day to make 2 separate videos. It was an amazing weekend, I had so much fun. Amazing finds, great finds. 2 new species for sure for my collection and a few unknowns, which is always good. You know, it's good to have a few things to research. Let's start with day 1. So, first find, new species for me, the Waiparaconus, which is what they call fossil asparagus, which is probably a coral, but some people think it's a barnacle. It is Cretaceous, and it's only found in 2 or 3 places in the world. Antarctica and is it Fiji or Samoa, one of those islands, and the Waipara River region. Then, secondly, this really tiny shark tooth, or tooth, I'm not sure if it's from a shark. It's got some good serrations on the edge. I think the point got left behind in the rock, but I'm really happy with it. I haven't found many shark teeth before. Then, this piece of petrified wood, really good grain structure, really nice. You can see it's got some good graining going on. The bottom bit actually feels like it was a little bit rotten maybe or something when it got petrified. So you notice the bird pelvis over here looks a lot flatter than before. Thanks Chris Kane for identifying it. I have to confess, it was behind the car and I reversed over it. Sorry. Thank goodness it wasn't something important. It's just a modern bird pelvis, really paper thin. Then the last thing from that day is this big piece of bone, which I'm still not sure what it is. I've had a look at moa bones online, and it's really hard to tell. What I'll do is I'll probably, next time I go past the museum, I'll just take this along, see if they can ID it for me. Then let's get to day 2's finds. Only the 3 things I brought home. So first off was what I think is a piece of bone, and I'm hoping it's Cretaceous. It looks really different to the whale bones I've found lower down in the river before, and this area I think, or this bone would have washed down from the Cretaceous area, I'm hoping. Though the Waipara is known for having layers upon layers of sediments, so it could well be from a younger sediment. Then this piece of what I think is really agatized bone. It's got a very organic shape about it, like it was part of an animal. I don't think it's just a mineral. To me it looks like some kind of bone that's been really agatized. And then I brought one of the oysters I found. I don't know if I found this one on video, but I brought one of them home. There are quite a few lying around there. This was one of the nicer ones I found. But all in all, it was a great 2 days of hunting. I enjoyed being in the Waipara River. I don't often go in there, but there are things to be found, as you can see. There's usually a bit of petrified wood lying around, and there are stacks of Waiparaconus. I just haven't found it before, so I'm really happy with this piece. Yeah, thanks for joining me, and thanks for all the new subscribers. The channel's really growing, so keep those comments coming. Keep telling me what you think the things are I'm finding. It's really helpful. If you have any tips or tricks, please let me know. And yeah, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next hunt. See ya.